Hi there guys, Sam here, welcome back to another video where I'm going to go through the new ID3 and whether or not it's worth, well, potentially replacing my current Mk7 Golf R in the future. So yeah, I'll get straight into the video. So yes, welcome back to another video. Join me once again in the Golf R. I'm actually on the way to the Bedford Autodrome here in the UK. Not for a race in my Golf R, not for a track day. I'm saving that until things die down a little bit. But actually for a 5k race. It's not a running channel, so I won't go too much into it, but yeah, wish me luck anyway. But something that I found out actually over the weekend, which really surprised me, and I noticed it as I was going through sort of the configurator of like the Club Sport and checking out the GTI, as I do on this channel. And I always considered the ID3 sort of like a bit out of my price range, to be honest with you. I just assumed that they were all sort of like Mk8 Golf R money, sort of, you know, £38,000. And it's true, you can get them for that price. But I had a look on the UK website, and they actually start from just over £32,000, and that's for a bare basic car, which isn't exactly like the end of the world, because, you know, you're after the car rather than anything more. I'm not sure why everyone's going like no miles an hour on a 60, but something's going on as we stalk the police car in front. Anyway, on top of that £32,000, £32,200, you get a £3,000 government grant at this time, bringing the price to actually £29,000, which I actually think, in this day and age where we talk about how expensive everything is, particularly in the car world, £29,000 is not actually too bad, and it does give me hope that in the future, once depreciation kicks in, it becomes quite an affordable car, and obviously, you know, maybe some of the problems and bits will be ironed out and all of those kind of stuff. But that is actually quite a good price, and I guess that's what VW are trying to do. They're trying to get a car which is available for everyone, basically. They're going to try and make it, well, as cheaply as they can to be able to sell it as cheap as they possibly can. But I was quite surprised at the price at this current time. The grant certainly helps in the UK, but yeah, when you're looking at sort of nearly £10,000 less than say a Mk8 Golf R, for a car that's probably quite a bit more future-proof, let's be honest. Loads of signs saying prevent lockdown, you know, don't touch anyone, as we're getting in this day and age. But anyway, I don't think that's that bad of a price, and I know you don't get any optional extras, and I know you can make your ID3 look very, very nice. You know, some of the colours and the quirky decals, and obviously the bigger battery packs which give you more range, but this one's not too bad. I think you still get sort of like anywhere from like 150 to 200 miles range, which isn't the end of the world, and it's still like 200 brake horsepower, which I don't know why everyone is indicating right, they're not going right, which is pretty nifty. And yeah, it just got me thinking. I wanted to share that with you guys, just in case you didn't know the price of the ID3. I saw it when I took this car into the dealer, and I was like, oh, I'm not getting that, look at the price it's up for. And then you check online and it's like, oh, 29 grand. That's not that bad. Yes, I can't lie to you, I'm not exactly rushing to get into one, and I love this car, and the Mk8 Golf R is still on my kind of radar, and it will always be on the radar on the channel. But yeah, let me know what you think. Do you think £29,000 is quite a good deal for an ID3 in the UK, and would it tempt you, or would you want to option it up so that it is basically the price of an expensive Golf, basically? Yeah, let me know your thoughts. I thought it was quite interesting at that price point with the grant. It certainly makes, yeah, it certainly makes for a good reading for the electric future if they can keep the price down. That's the key. Wow, this car's, yeah, this is the car for me, the Golf R. Maybe they will do an ID3R. That will be really interesting, but I can imagine that will be quite expensive. Yeah, let's not kid ourselves. Yeah, but what, you know, that's what the future's going to hold, and that's probably what the future in years to come on the channel is going to be like. Starting off with this Golf R, Yeah, who knows what we're going to end with. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on a base spec ID3. Let me know if it's something that you'd be interested in. If you're sitting in a combustion engine car, such as this 2-litre E8 engine in mine, is it sort of getting you thinking of the electric ways, or is it thinking, too early, needs more development, all those kind of bits? This roundabout, if you're not familiar with roundabouts in the UK, if you're from a different region, is possibly the worst roundabout I've ever been on in my 12 years of driving. But as it turns out, we're just going left, so it's not too bad. I don't think it's probably the best idea to go flying past a police car. The no noise thing is a little bit interesting. That's just something to get used to. But yeah, in the electric world, the only cars that I kind of see is a Tesla, and this ID3 is kind of they're quite interesting cars. I know Porsche are thinking about bringing out an electric motor for the Macan. They really do get through so many different variants. Macans actually have this engine, the 2-litre E8 but GTI tuned in their cars now. So it's all changing, it's all very strange, but at a price that isn't potentially as heartbreaking as I once thought. Yes, thanks so much for watching. Wish me luck on this race. I do want to get back to doing some track days, not necessarily in this Golf R, but just in general. But I like to do it next to an instructor generally when I do the Porsche track day stuff, and yeah, I just don't think I find it particularly great with a mask over my face. Yeah, for reference, if you're interested in running and racing, there's plenty of YouTube channels out there. And yeah, this is all sort of socially distanced, and yeah, it's staggered start basically, and it's on an airfield, as you're well aware, so I'm basically just going to be running on my own. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Enjoy it anyway, and yeah, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned, plenty more content to come. Mk8 Golf R soon to be released. Loads more to chat on this channel anyway, on the automotive world. And let me know your thoughts on a base spec ID3, and is it something that's going to tempt you? But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers, guys. Check out this car going fast first. Look at that.